All right, so the next part is what we want to do is kind of preload the foot. We want to strengthen the foot muscles. So we got several arches in there. We got several individual stabilizer muscles, both in the foot, ankle, and above the ankle. All right, and we're going to engage them all. So we're going to incorporate elements of balance, a little bit of stability. We're going to incorporate coordination, right? And we're going to really wake up some of the little muscles that don't often get looked at. What I got here is I made a little gym-made slant board, okay? So I've just taken a weight plate and I've kind of found a flat edge to stand on. Now it's angled, so I have a dumbbell just on the head of it, all right? So now the bigger the dumbbell, the higher that the higher that stack will be, and then a smaller dumbbell will be lower. So that all is gonna affect the slope of your ramp here, all right? You don't need a very aggressive slope for this to be effective, so a smaller dumbbell and bigger plates help make a really good angle. So I've just set this up for an example, but essentially what I'm gonna do is take my right foot and I'm gonna place it on the center of the plate where there's a solid platform. I'm gonna be on the ball of the foot, right? So just at the first joint of all the toes, and I'm gonna try to keep a high heel. So I'm gonna elevate the heel off the surface. And what I'm gonna do is try to bring myself up to a balance, and we're gonna load up. So I got the high heel, and I apologize for that light right behind me, right? But what I'm trying to do is keep my heel up, and I'm trying to stabilize pressure of my foot in the center. So my body's gonna be shifting. What I'm trying to do is combat that and stay in this elevated heel position. And what that's doing is it's gonna engage and stress and really start to wake up and warm up a lot of the tissues, the soft tissues, the muscles in the foot, in the ankle. And that's gonna help out a lot in terms of getting your foot strike pattern to wake up. So I love it, getting ready for a run, all right? Now there's a different set of patterns here. So that one, I was facing up the slope, and I got the ball of foot kind of going up the slope, right? Toes forward, and got the heel high. The other one is we turn you around and you'll go down the slope. All right, so kind of like running downhill essentially. Got the ball of the foot, got that heel high, and you're trying not to fall forward on this one, all right? So I'm trying to stabilize the hips as I keep that heel high. Okay, now I should mention on each of these, we're just trying to work for about 5, 10, 15 seconds at most. All right, you're gonna get fatigued quickly on these. It's little muscles and they're handling a lot of load in terms of lack of stability, but trying to control pressure. So don't try to be over ambitious and nail this for like 20 seconds or more. Just keep it into short pulses, waking them up, all right? Preload the springs, as I like to say. All right, another pattern is to work on the offset incline. So I'm gonna be facing sideways to the ramp, all right? And I'm gonna have my big toe kind of angled down to the ground. Again, high heel. And what I'm gonna try to do is keep my foot from dropping down. Now what I find is it may help to kind of shift my foot to the bottom of that slope. And you can see it's very difficult to keep the hips stabilized, all right, because there is a big relationship between what's going on at the foot and what you're gonna feel at the hips. Remember, we're not looking to be perfect. We're looking to just get things waking up, all right? So do your best, give it some focus. And my last one is facing the other way, same foot, but now I got the pinky toe sloped down, all right? This one feels a little easier because that's more of the pattern of what we do when we support our weight. We shift to the outside of the foot, all right? So do those 4 patterns. Remember, up the slope, down the slope, big toe coming down the slope, and then pinky toe coming down the slope, all right? Make sure you do both feet, 10 seconds each side. It will work really well. Give it a shot.